just shot 2 more cockbirds. Now, I was way over there on the other side of those totras, and there was a mob of birds just on this flat just here, and they must have cut up through here, come round into this gully here and up here. So the road's directly behind us now, and there's a bit of dead ground up here. These peacocks like their dead ground. So there's a little V-shaped gully here, and I've just nailed another cockbird up there and a further one further up the hill. So we'll just go and do a pickup. Put the rifle down here. Here's the first one. And he's got nice plumage. He's a beautiful blue head. Nice colourful tail. He's better developed than the other one. And there's one more further up the hill. I'll have to climb up and get him. Yeah, to give you an idea of how well camouflaged these birds are, this is a female. And they're not brightly coloured at all. I think nature's probably set them up to sit on a nest, sit on the eggs. The males, however, are brilliantly coloured, but sometimes they can be quite difficult to find. I'm down in this gully. I've actually shot one. He's down in here, and believe it or not, he's over there. And sometimes it's not until you're standing right on top of them that you realise that they're there. As we get closer, the first thing that stands out is his blue feathers. But they can be incredibly well camouflaged, really, considering. Let's hook him out of there, have a closer look at him. Well, how's this for a place to hunt? Sun's setting at the moment. This beautiful valley. One side to the other. Now, I wish I'd discovered this spot earlier. The reason why I'm saying that is, unfortunately, this property, there's some 600 acres of it up here, is going to be planted in pines. So this winter, which is, well, I'll probably start planting in the next 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. And just how much of this they're able to plant out is anybody's guess. But as those boys get planting, they certainly cover the ground. So I would imagine that this will be, it'll be all trees. And within about 4 years it'll be difficult to walk through here, because that's what happens when the pines come up. The rubbish comes up underneath them, and the spot will be lost to us, unfortunately. It won't be a lovely green valley anymore. It'll be a tree covered valley for the next 25 years till they get in here with their harvesting gear and start knocking it down. And this is just one of 3 big valleys that run up this way. I think it's 3. I'll have to have a look at the aerial photograph again. It's as pretty as a picture at the moment. Well, we've managed to work our way into a fairly good situation here. Unfortunately, the rifle shots are Probably just beyond the range of my 22 Magnum. So we just swing the camera around and see if we can pick them out. There's a lot of dead grass seed heads in front of me, so I'm hoping the camera will actually focus on the subject and not the dead grass seed heads. We've got several peacocks in a paddock, and several of them working their way up the face of a hill here. I'll focus on the ones in the paddocks first, see if we can't pick them out. As long as I think I'll avoid the seed heads. Yeah, maybe not. It's right at this moment they're thinking to themselves, how the fucking hell did he get that close? And of course the technique with these little devils is to cross grain the land, so you're not walking ridge lines or gullies, you're not taking the easy route, you're walking across the grain of the land. And basically what you do is you get to a point like this and you belly your way up and try to pick a spot where you're partially screened by something like a rush bush or a tree stump or a little cluster of dead grass. Very gently push your head and your rifle first, of course, over the top. If they're there, sometimes you get very little opportunity to take a steady shot. Okay, we've come up our valley just to have a little look-see about. Oh, I've got two paradise ducks who are really quite annoyed at me. Anyway, there's a lot of feathers lying on the ground, and if we're really lucky, we can catch sight of them again. There's a fence line that runs up to our right, and I'll put some zoom on this camera. It's supposed to be capable of 60 times zoom. We've got fading light. There's one. Let's see if we can get in on him. Here they are. 60 times zoom, certainly very helpful. Here's one. They drop in. There's another one. They drop into the little patches of dead ground, which is the reason why hunting this particular valley is so exciting. I'm doing this fair chase style, so I'm coming in here with a 22 Magnum rifle, and yeah, the last farm I was on, the peacocks certainly got to recognise me fairly damn quick. And given half a chance, they leave for the next county. Oh, there's another one. And I quite enjoy these evenings out doing this kind of thing. I call it my green time. It's actually quite nice to get out in the field and relax. Spend some time by yourself. Spend some time just enjoying your surroundings.